Hi, I'm Will from Tested.
I'm Norm from Tested.
It is time for another fascinating, ultimate weekly episode of The Amazing Test. It's Friday.
Correct. It's Friday. It is a challenge day. We have a challenge from Cuba.
There's an envelope. Read the envelope, Chad.
I'm going to read the envelope. First of all, I want to call out that before we started today's episode, you crossed the barrier. And while my Superstar Destroyer
not at all.
did not
it was
pass
over the
plane,
line. It had to be over the line.
there was some ass movement
We
here.
gonna give it the crotch next time?
Well, better than that ass.
I don't know, man. You shouldn't have your Superstar
Your
Destroyer
ass
over the
was
line.
in my airspace.
I cannot be held responsible when you cross the line.
Today's challenge from Cuba.
Not really.
For the duration of today's build, both Will and Norm must build with their instruction manuals flipped 180 degrees upside down.
Huh. Can I see what's written on that? Can you read that again? I missed the details.
For the duration of today's
Just read
build.
it exactly as you said it before.
For the duration of today's build.
You don't have the paper unfolded. How can you possibly be reading?
Because I just read it, I remember. For the duration of today's build, both Will and Norm must build with their instruction manuals
See,
flipped
I think that's a
180
blank
degrees
piece of paper.
upside down.
I don't think that there's anything actually on that
Wow,
paper.
this is a sausage making machine.
I think you're just trying to slow me down in any way possible.
And
I
that
don't
is
even
today's
think-
challenge.
I don't even think Cuba's putting the envelope up there. I think you're doing that, and you don't even bother to write anything on the paper. I think this whole thing is just to try to slow me down, but that's okay because I got good spatial skills. Upside down.
Your spatial skills is good.
My spatial skills is the best. Look, all I have to do is rotate my Death Star 180 degrees, and what's upside down in the pictures is right side up on the table.
So, can Control and confirm, my book is now upside down, so the numbers are facing that way. And Will, your instruction?
Upside down.
Also upside down. Okay, Control Room has the time. We will be ready to go once we get the cue. Also, I want to apologize. Yesterday's episode, I was very stressed out.
Why were
My
you
hands
stressed
were
out, Norm?
shaking.
Because of your impending failure?
And
think
I might have said some things I regret. I'm going to apologize for.
What did you say?
I believe I lashed out yesterday.
At
so
me?
at everyone.
So you're apologizing to the audience or to
very
me?
stressed out. I want to I want to make it clear that I don't necessarily. That's not representative of how I normally am.
Okay.
So I'm trying to milk
This is the biggest-
the karmic udders for all their worth.
This is the biggest unapology.
Milk those karmic
apology.
udders.
Oh God! You're just hamming it up for the gifts, doing it all for the gifts.
Okay, build has begun.
Time. Oh, the time started.
Yeah, if you were listening.
Well, I couldn't hear because you were talking too loud.
Oh my God, dropping things already.
That's good.
Now, as I
don't see the
have
pieces.
been building these.
Yeah, you're building
4
superstructure pieces, right?
And I've been building superstructure stuff, and 4 at once on one page is good.
1, 2 of these.
I got all these small pieces. So many small pieces.
I'm collecting 2 turns worth of pieces at one time now. This is the key to my new strategy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
So the one unexpected side effect of this whole thing is
the amazing
test is that basically you and I have to not talk at all.
I cannot talk to you at all.
Right, there's no conversations.
No.
We can't waste any material because between the podcast and this and like social events.
Yep. I basically, when I see Will at the office and he says, "Oh, did you see that on TV?" Save it.
You say, "Shut the hell up," and then you
shut
hit
up.
me.
Save it for the amazing test.
Yeah. It's not very nice. Oh, hey, there's that piece. Do I have 2 of those?
Because then the conversation becomes very stale.
Yeah, we can't practice. You can't practice this kind of repartee. It turns out. I'm missing a piece. Oh God.
You know, there was something on the forums recently about pronunciation of words. What were some words when you were a child that you thought were pronounced one way, but actually pronounced the other way? I'm flipping to the next page.
Hyperbole is a big one. Hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Yeah, I always thought it was a video game. The hyperbole.
Oh God, this is really difficult.
Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Shoot, upside down.
I really.
I thought that Zeus was Zeus.
Like Dr. Zaius from the Planet of the Apes?
Kind of. Zeus from the Greek mythology. I read that in first grade in a picture book, and I was like, the Zeus.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. I'm missing a piece.
Superstructure. And for people following, I'm
Oh,
on page
no, I'm not. I found a
132
piece.
right now. I haven't even broken into my bowls yet. Oh, God, 12 of these things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. I really have no idea how difficult this challenge is going to be.
Which the upside down challenge? It's a little. It's hitting me a little harder than I was expecting. I'll be the first to admit it. I was expecting no change in pace on this, and I'm already noticing that I'm markedly slower.
Well, at least
one of those.
Nice, 24 of these. I'll take that.
2 of those things with the holes. Oh, there's a second one. Okay. Everything's upside down. My whole world. It's been flipped. It's turned.
I do like that I'm in the part of the build where I'm accumulating like 24x.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing like 50 million times, right? Okay, so now I take one of these. Oh, this is really hard. Wait, no, it's not.
It's really difficult.
No.
See, I have this build where this instruction says I have to build this 12x times.
That must be nice.
Yeah. Okay, as long as the spatial stuff works.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna build
this
thing
God, this
12 times. So here's 1.
Okay, so the perception on this stuff is pretty challenging.
Is it more challenging for the actual building of the pieces, or is it more challenging the placement of the pieces? I think the placement.
The placement is hard because the perspective
Placement
is
is
all
difficult.
jacked on.
Difficult.
I don't have your. I don't have your Puritan sensibilities, Chan. I'm going to keep saying hard, and people can keep making stupid image macros. That's fine.
The perspective is hard because
it's difficult because
yes.
This is like a weird 2/3 overhead perspective, right? That's what we're doing. So then you have to figure out.
You can't just swap the wires in your brain.
You kind of can, but also not really. Because the thing is, it's a little nauseating, frankly. Like you're looking at it from a. It's like I'm trying to think of a good example. It's like when you look at one of those 3DI pictures from the late '90s.
Cross-eyed. So
yeah, and
guy.
like it feels like you're falling into it, but you really aren't.
Oh, because of the perspective.
Because the perspective is jacked. Yeah.
Because the studs on here, instead of looking like they're poking up, it looks like they're inverted or something.
Yeah, it's just you're just looking at it. It's just not right. Like the perspective tricks that they do to make these things easy to read are strongly counter when you're putting this back. Now I'm putting in some stickers now. There's been a little bit of controversy about your sticker placement techniques.
What? There's no controversy. All the stickers are all in the right place. They're all applied.
Some people have said
just because they were applied hastily.
It has been said that your technique is lacking.
My sticker placement technique, and you know who suffers from that? I suffer from that because I have to live with this model, and so it pained me to rush to put those stickers on, but I did it for the sake of competition.
For the lulz?
No, for the sake of competition.
So you're saying?
So I'm the only one that really suffers.
You're saying you're the victim here. Is what you're saying. I don't know that I believe that. I don't think you really are sorry, Norm.
Again, the karmic udders.
Why are you milking the karmic udders again? What is the fascination with the udders all of a sudden?
I just thought it's funny. It's funny to say udders.
Udders are. It is a funny word. Okay, so this is between.
Okay. Oh crap! So on my side, now that I've built 12 of these things, on the sheet I have to place them, and it's very difficult to tell where I'm supposed to place these 12 things. Oh no.
Shoot. Yeah, now you see my problem.
Oh,
This is much more difficult than I expected it to be. I expected today to be, I don't want to say a cakewalk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because if you've ever been in a competitive cakewalk situation, you know that, people get real brutal
here.
about placement there. I'm turning the page. I hope I'm going the right way.
Those face outward. Okay.
This is going to be a slow episode.
I think I can deduce where these are supposed to go based on these the stud pieces on the top of my superstructure. I'll use the process of deduction.
It's nice that you have all these processes to help you on your way,
Goes
champ.
there. Oh, this looks so cool.
2 black plates.
So as we were talking about in the last episode, I've been listening to This American Life recordings.
How's that going for you?
It's great. And one of the episodes I listened to in interviews was with Jeff Garland.
From Curb,
From
and
Curb
among
Enthusiasm.
other
He
things.
plays the character Jeff Green.
Yeah, which is Larry's best friend, right?
Larry's not only
manager.
He's manager. Hold on.
I've stopped watching. I've stopped watching TV lately for reasons to be explained later.
I guess that goes there.
So what was the Jeff? Was it a Fresh Air?
No, it was. It's all Ira Glass. It's Ira Glass, who's been friends with Jeff Garland for a long time, apparently. Interviewing him about his career, how they shoot Curb.
Okay.
He read some of the script. This is before the latest season, so it was in between the last season, before the Palestinian Chicken season. It was right after the Seinfeld season.
So, just to be clear, the way they shoot Curb is that they basically have story beats, right?
Right. He read the outline, which is what Larry David writes, and there was like no rewrite basically.
But it's basically just like in this scene, these things happen.
Right, and there's like maybe
Cheryl gets upset,
and there's like maybe a few lines of dialogue. And Jeff's character actually is the exposition character. He actually he says.
Oh, is that his role?
Yes, basically. But he's a comedian.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, he's on David Letterman. Where am I supposed to put these?
Well, among other things. He's a funny comic. I've seen him do stand up before.
Oh,
years
really?
And years ago, yeah.
I
I was in
wanna see him
college,
do
I think.
Stand up.
Well, it was before I realized he was that funny. So before he was wildly successful. This piece is good.
Well, he talked about his whole career as a comic. When he was like in his 20s, he was kind of successful doing things, but then he realized when he listened to himself that he was no good.
That's a harsh realization.
And he had to basically redo his entire act, and then suffered, and really.
So like he watched his act and realized he was a hack, is what he said.
Basically, I think.
Oh man, like Kenny Banya.
Realized he was a hack, and then went through basically 10 years of redoing his act.
Do you think that that's a thing that comics all feel? Like you hear that a lot, because like Louis C.K. had a similar thing, right?
Yeah, they realized that they were just ripping off other people's bits, or the bit that they thought was their own
Was actually someone else's.
Yep. 2x.
I don't understand this part at all. Okay, so this piece goes here. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind.
He also had an addiction to sugar.
How do you have an addiction to sugar?
Well, he
This
had
sounds like
issues
Hollywood
with it,
bullshit.
and he had to go through. He had to get on meds, and he had to, do
How much-
transcendental meditation.
How much sugar does an addiction to sugar make?
Well, he would stress, and
Was he
would
mainlining the
cope-
sugar?
He would cope with the stress by ingesting more sugar.
By getting
and now
off.
he's off sugar completely, and he's never been happier.
Yeah, I did that for a year. I didn't eat any refined sugar. And you know what? It was good.
Did you go back to sugar after, or did you
Yes,
stay
but
off
in,
it?
in dramatically reduced quantities. So like the amount of sugar I eat now is significantly less than I did prior to the no sugar, the year of no sugar. And the reason I did it was I realized I was putting a shitload of sugar in everything, which isn't particularly good for you.
Nope, it is not.
And B, I also realized I wasn't really getting anything out of it. You know what I mean? So like, I was eating a ton of sugar. I wasn't particularly enjoying it, or it wasn't satisfying. It was just because I drank coffee with sugar and had a bunch of soda and
soda is the
a
worst.
ton of garbage.
Page 134.
And I stopped doing it, and then I switched to diet soda when I started drinking soda again, which was probably a mistake on a completely different level. And I think that's my next. The next thing I'm going to excise from my life. Probably
Is cruft?
Is the sugar after the cruft, after the decrufting. I'm going to get off of the sugar again because I don't feel like I need it. And it doesn't
Some
do
doctors
anything for
say
me.
that if you have fake sugar is also bad for you.
Yeah, the fake sugar is, I think, worse in a lot of ways than real sugar.
Mentally, because your body thinks it's sugar or something. I don't know. I don't know what the exact science is behind it.
The theory. I've read a lot about this. The theory is that because your body doesn't know how to respond, your body detects the sweet and doesn't realize that it's not real sweet, so it changes the way you metabolize stuff, even though you're eating something with no caloric value. So it basically, but there's no. I don't think there's any like hard science about this stuff.
Superstructure looks so cool. Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm building my stands now. I'm in bag 4. Yay!
Hey, congratulations!
I'm in bag 4.
Your parents must be proud.
Oh, bag 4 is the stands and the piece that fits on top. See, it says bag 4 right there. The piece that fits on top of the superstructure. Oh, that's gonna be complicated. Okay, I will not misapply this sticker because this is actually probably the most important sticker, the label sticker that has all the details.
Yeah, no bubbles, man.
Okay. Ooh, this might be difficult to do these.
No bubbles. I'm building a lot of little like support things. It's weird. There's some weird holes in this one. I don't exactly understand what's going on here. But.
So the thing is, not only does Jeff Garland have addiction to sugar, because of his food addiction, he remembers what he eats at every.
He pays attention to it.
Like he can watch a scene or read a scene from Curb Your Enthusiasm and say, I know exactly what I ate that day.
Why is that? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. He's like, I remember that I had this tuna sandwich, and it was bad because it was white bread, and I felt bad afterward.
I like white bread.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. Dude is really interesting. Did you know he also was in WALL-E? He had 90% of the speaking parts in WALL-E.
I knew he was the.
He was the
fat
captain.
guy.
He was the captain.
Oh, he's the captain too.
I think he was the captain. I don't know if he was both the captain and the fat guy, but he was the captain.
I did not know that he was the captain. That's cool. He's taken over a lot of the George Wendt roles as George Wendt has gotten older, I think.
Which one's George
George
Wendt?
Wendt is Norm from Cheers.
Oh yeah, okay. I should have known that.
Oh yeah, because you have the same name.
Yes.
His name is Norm and your name is Norm.
Yes, exactly.
I understand now. It's like, why should you know that? That was a show that was popular when you were like a fetus, basically.
Not touching that bag.
How you doing over there, Chan? Are you feeling like you're making good progress today? I know the last episode was a little slow for you.
Last episode was
The Thursday
slow.
show.
1, 2, 3.
Three black.
Especially the big freak out mistake I made in the beginning.
Yeah, you.
I am over that now.
Okay,
I've come
you've
to
moved beyond.
terms
That's good.
with that.
I don't want to be. I'm comfortable beating you.
I'm sure that's what a lot of fathers say too.
Yeah. Well, my father never said that, but my mom would never hesitate to throw down a good
I'm
beating.
comfortable beating you.
I am missing. Did I use the wrong one someplace? Are those supposed to be
Like
is this
Technic
supposed
pieces?
to be black? Oh, this is supposed to be black, not dark
this
gray.
is
Aha.
interesting. Oh no, not these Technic pieces.
Did you know that Technic was invented in the late 70s?
Yeah,
was added in
77,
there?
I believe.
Yeah, I found that out from a reader, actually.
I'm learning a lot about the
We made some
history of
mistakes
Lego.
when we were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm learning more about Lego than I ever thought I would know. Oh, wow.
You probably know more about Lego than you do about Denmark.
Definitely more about Lego than I know about Denmark.
Can we hear some more Denmark
Do
facts?
you want me to get in trouble with Denmark again?
Denmark facts?
Yeah. Did you know that Denmark, you can never be more than 32 miles?
You've used that already. This is more. This is the same Denmark
No,
facts.
I'm trying not to get in trouble here with the Denmarkians.
Did the Danish originate from Denmark? The pastry?
With cheese and pastry baked together as one?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Is that something you think is true?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I did this. No, yeah, I did. I
As
did
the
it
expert
backwards.
on Denmark.
It's been made apparent that I am not the expert on Denmark. I thought that Denmark and Finland were the same place for a long time in my youth. That's something I can tell you. And I didn't understand the difference. I thought there might be windmills there also.
So we meant Denmark, Finland, and Holland. All together.
It seemed like all of those places are kind of similar. I did not think that people in Denmark wear clogs, though. So
okay, so Holland, the people were country of windmills and clogs.
Yes.
And cheese
and tulips.
Okay. And,
I know a lot about Holland. It turns out.
Oh yeah.
Isn't the Hague? The Hague is in Belgium, right?
What is the Hague?
It's where the Nazi trials and stuff happened.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Really?
I don't follow.
Do they not make you teach that stuff? Do they not teach you that stuff in high school?
No, we just learn about the good stuff about America.
Really? Man, we had to learn all about the war crime trials and all the dudes that were executed and all that shit.
No, we just learned about the forming of the UN.
Okay. The United Nations?
Yes. Oh shoot! Is this a build 2? This is a build 2.
I'm turning another page. Oh, this is a fast step. I'm excited about this one.
Oh, too late.
Do you feel like you're falling behind now? Like, do you feel good about your progress, or does your progress make you sad?
My progress makes me sad in terms of weight.
Okay.
It's only time where I want to weigh more. Is when building Lego.
2 of these stairs? Oh yeah, there are. Sure enough. Okay. Hey, check this out. I'm putting on the stairs. You might want to.
I have 0
flip
context.
over here for this one. This one's pretty cool. Okay, or not. That's cool. Okay, so over here, there's this big hole. I don't know if you can see it, but there's this big hole where the that's been in this floor this entire time. I had no idea what it was for. But what it is the stairs, and I assume this is going to be the Emperor's throne room. Go in here, and this is a custom piece, huh?
Where he takes a crap?
No, not the toilet, Norm.
That's a throne room.
That is a crass way to describe that. So now I have a stairway. Does your thing have a stairway?
Nope.
I'm just curious. I'm not saying mine's better because it does have a stairway, but I mean, I think it is probably. So we were talking about Jeff Garland.
Nazi war trials.
Yes.
Also Jeff Garland.
And the Nazis, yes. These are the 2 things we were discussing.
Yes.
Jesus.
Actually makes me want to rewatch that season with the Seinfeld stuff, because I forget about a bunch of stuff that happened in the beginning of that season.
Yeah, I haven't watched that season.
Had the stuff with, I think, Lewis having cancer, and then Larry not wanting to donate his kidney or something.
I thought Lewis had cancer a long time ago.
Or maybe they had the Orthodox Jew stuff.
Oh,
where Larry pretended to be an Orthodox Jew, and then he had the ski lift incident with the girl.
He pretended to be Orthodox so he wouldn't have to donate a kidney?
Something like that. I don't know.
It's really horrible. That's bad even for Curb. Would you donate if I was ill? Would you donate a kidney to me?
No, I called all your relatives and harassed them about it, though.
Really? What if you had the only kidney in the world that could save me?
If I had.
What if I was going to die if I didn't get a kidney from you?
And only I had the kidney.
And you have the
just
coincidentally.
And I still have 2 kidneys.
You would keep a kidney at the end.
Okay.
You'd have to cut out drinking because you can't have a kidney. You can't drink really with 1 kidney.
Well, you can still drink.
Not really.
You can.
If you want to die.
No, you can.
We can
You can
consult,
lightly drink.
We can.
We have a friend.
Yeah, we can talk to somebody about this.
Yeah.
I don't think we should out him. You wouldn't give me a kidney?
Well, okay, you know what I would do? I get extensive tests to find out which one was my bad kidney or the not as great kidney.
Really? You'd give me your shit kidney?
And yeah, absolutely. Come on.
Man.
Why would I give you the good kidney?
See, if you needed a kidney, I wouldn't even hesitate. I'd be like, yeah,
right,
Norm,
but
here's
would
a
you want to give if I would
I'm
give
older
you
than
the
you,
kidney?
so I don't
Exactly.
I don't feel like
you have less to live for.
I think Gina might disagree, but whatever, man. That's your opinion, dude.
I would give you a kidney.
I don't think you would.
I would, but I would give you the one that.
You'd give me the garbage one.
Well, I don't have garbage kidneys. I have 2 great kidneys. One might not be as good as the other.
I don't think we should have had this conversation.
You're going to hold me to it.
Yeah.
Is there something you haven't told me about your kidney?
It's interesting you mentioned that, Norm. No, my kidneys are fine. But I am going to come collecting. This is really fucking hard to tell which way these go. I'm going to end up having built like 2/3 of this backwards. I have to tear down the entire episode.
Hey, people who are watching, please call either of us out if we were building things improperly.
Yeah, don't worry. They haven't hesitated yet. The trick is to find a point of reference and then stick to that. And also tilting your head as far to the right as you can.
No.
That's fair.
Fine, if you can have the bad neck.
Yeah. I mean, if I want to hurt myself, it's in my it's my prerogative.
Okay. I guess. That's fair.
Okay, turning the page again. What page are you on, Norm?
138. What page are you on?
Really? 138?
Yeah, what page are you on?
Really fast. I don't want to tell you.
You can. That's so rude.
I'm on page 139.
Lying. Also rude.
I'm on page 132. Are you still doing like 50 million pieces at once?
Kind of.
Must be nice. Each of my things is custom.
Oh, this is
Special.
I'm actually using page count as a metric because I know that I have fewer pages than you.
Okay.
So as long as I can keep ahead of you in terms of pages, I'm gonna be okay.
That's not a bad strategy.
Whatever I do to delude myself.
Yeah, I mean, have you looked at what you have to do for the engine compartment?
No.
I'm just curious.
Thanks for studying ahead on my book.
No. I've just been listening to what people said on the internet. Gary posted a thing the other day on an internet message board that really... Wow, this is fucked up. Okay, so this goes over here.
Thanks for finishing your thought.
That made me terrified for you, frankly. I mean, you have... you
Are you conceding that I have the more difficult build?
well,
Is that what you're doing
it's 16 plus. I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
Yeah, Lego doesn't get anything wrong.
No, Lego. If Lego is perfect, which I think we've all agreed, Lego makes no mistakes.
Oh man.
Except for maybe those Harry Potter kits.
Fudge muffin.
What'd you mess up?
I knew this was gonna happen.
What'd you do?
Oh, it's a 2x build. I have to go back 5 pages. I should have. It's 2x, the bottom.
Everything's coming up, Will. I need to find some poles.
You know, when I was in middle school, I really didn't like swearing.
Really? I can see that. You seem like kind of a straight edge.
I was a straight edge, so I would say fudge muffin a lot.
Wow, I bet you got beaten senseless.
Why?
Fudge muffin?
Fudge muffin.
If I had said fudge muffin when I was in junior high school, I would have been beaten to within an inch of my life.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
People really didn't like you.
Well, I mean, what's not to like?
What? Okay.
I'm very forthright. I speak my mind. These are both things.
Did you try to correct the bullies on their grammar?
No. I'd never do that. Are you fucking kidding? The one thing I had going for me was I was a tall kid. That helped a ton.
Oh, okay. So you could grab the ball.
No, everybody was asking me why I didn't play basketball, and then they'd go watch me play basketball, and they immediately understood why I didn't play basketball from that point forward. Okay, I am missing... I seem to be missing a piece.
It's very cool. Stand-up building.
I don't...
I'm frustrated that I have to build another one.
Yeah, it's got to suck for you. Oh my god, I get what I'm building now. This is super cool. This is supposed to be a round pedestal.
So what other middle school traumas did you have?
I'm hunting for pieces. I had a really easy elementary school. I mean, I didn't have a bad time in school, really. Being tall.
That was the worst?
That's the secret to not getting beaten.
Oh, okay.
Because the thing is, kids realize that nerds, like a kind of gangly, nerdy kid, doesn't really have a whole lot to lose in the social standing department, and also has a good reach. So if you didn't have longer arms than me...
Did you get in fights?
No, never. Well, once or twice,
What?
but not really. Why?
Even I got into fights.
Really? You got into fights?
Fuck yeah, I got into fights.
How'd you get into fights?
I think I told this story before.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I told
Like in high school?
I did get in a fight in high school.
High school fights are bad.
The first day of high school, I got into a fight.
Nicely done. Okay, I am legitimately missing a piece, so I'm going to go look on the floor.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to stand up, not lose my mic.
I don't want that to happen.
There's a lot of eyelashes on these pieces. It is not out here.
Uh-oh.
That's really bad, man. I hope it's not gone.
I hope it's not gone too. I almost lost a piece once.
Wait.
And then I realized I just couldn't see it.
Wait.
You found
It's
it?
color problems. It's black, not dark gray. This is one of those situations where, not seeing the difference between subtle shades causing me problems. I get what this is going to be, and it is super cool.
All right, so I built one of the stands. Oh, put that right there, and I gotta flip back. Oh my gosh.
Would you describe your world as flipped, turned upside down?
No. Back on page 135. I feel like you don't have as many as of these build 2x parts of instruction as I do.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never have to go back. Always forward. Twirling. Twirling towards freedom.
You know, if The Simpsons never existed, you'd have half as many things to say.
That's
or go-to things to say.
Yeah, I pull from The Simpsons a lot.
Both of us, but...
Me especially.
Yes. I still want that Simpsons box. The magic red button box.
What's
going to happen one day? My idea that I had years ago.
This is impossible.
Where I'd have every episode of The Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
On a small little.
Not every, just
box.
like seasons 1 through maybe 7 or 8.
I think I'd have every episode on a small box and have a big red button and HDMI out.
I thought that was Stapleton's idea.
No, it was my idea.
Oh, it's a good idea. You should do that.
And then press the button, and every time I press the button, it would play a random episode of The Simpsons. Because the worst thing is Menu Hero, especially with The Simpsons.
Yeah, you can play Menu Hero with The Simpsons for a long time. Yeah, have we talked about I don't think we've talked about Menu Hero. Menu Hero, I think I invented Menu Hero, didn't I?
I think you and Gina did invent Menu Hero.
Yeah, so when...
Indecisive people
Indecisive people playing Rock Band or Guitar Hero, especially.
Yep.
And that's when you play Menu Hero, and it is a horrible, horrible game. Because what it is basically you're sitting there, it's like somebody comes up and it's like the karaoke problem too. Somebody comes up and they want to play a song, but they don't know which song they want to play, and they only want to sing one song, so it has to be perfect. And then next thing you know, it's 3.5 hours of clicking through the menu saying, oh, I don't, no,
that one.
I don't really want to sing. I don't want to sing Aerosmith.
No.
I'd rather sing, is there any? And then next thing you know, the night's over and only one person sung and everybody's super sad. And that person is never invited back to Rock Band night again.
Yep, so if you ever want to play Rock Band with us, you should come prepared.
Yeah, no one. Hands up, bricks down. Man, I'm glad
that went by real fast.
I ended up in between, like, perfect. I got the pieces for the next step ready to go. Let's get our way-in going. Move your pieces, Chan. Upside down.
Upside down?
Much harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
I still don't think that these challenges are real. I think you're just doing these challenges as a way to slow me down, slow down my pace. Dumping. 2.930. 2.930. There's your scale.
Okay.
I got my phone.
Oh, no, don't break. Don't break.
No, that's fine. It's okay if you break. You can always put it back together next episode. We have all weekend to think about how you failed.
Oh, it's actually getting pretty nice and heavy.
2.930. Wow, your stand's shaping up nicely.
Yep, I have to build the second one.
Do you have to put that on?
I do have to put that on. So, first of all, this.
Is this episode 14? Wow, it is. I did 0.12 kilograms or 120
Now, do
grams.
I get to put this on that I've built?
Yeah, that's been assembly work has been done.
Okay, as long as I've connected like at least 3 pieces together or something.
I think as long as 2 pieces are connected and it's like
really.
I mean,
all right.
I'm using. I try. It doesn't ultimately matter, so I don't really care.
2.42.
2.42. Boy, you're half a kilogram behind. 2.
Saying 500 grams behind.
500 grams.
That's a weight
Two-
of
two
like,
point- two
like
point
70
42?
souls or something.
Did you say 2.42? You said 2.42.
2.42.
2.42 done. Submit. Going. Okay, submitted. My percent completion with 2.93 kilograms, or 2,930 grams, or 293 decigrams.
Okay.
60.35%.
60.35%.
Your percentage complete with 2.42 kilograms, or 2,420 kilograms, or is 59.68%. So
Oh, I've narrowed the gap.
you have closed the gap considerably with your giant ass stand. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the amazing
We'll be back
tests.
next week.
Next
with
week. Oh
more
yeah,
of the
Friday.
amazing test.
Holy
You know
cow.
what? 3 challenges next week, says Kuba.
3 challenges.
What's that, Kuba?
What? Hold on.
3 challenges next week?
Wait.
Awesome.
Wait. I continue to think this isn't real. We'll be back
Awesome.
on Monday. Bye.
Bye.